Hi, I'm Bec from Bec-Waterhouse Media. Today I wanted to share with you how I plan out my content for social media and blog posts. First I'll move my microphone so that you can actually properly hear me. The first thing I actually do is I have started looking at my income breakdown for the last year. Now, this is the first year I've done this, so this is a new portion of how I create my content, but I found it to be really helpful in that it shows me where my money comes from. So I get 25% of my income from website care and website hosting. Design is 32%, and this was a surprise for me that support, the website support that I do, was 39%. I didn't think it would be such a big portion. The other portion of things I do is workshops, which is pretty small because there's not a lot of money. In doing workshops, I get a lot more personal satisfaction from watching people learn stuff in person. So that's why I do workshops, even though there's not a lot of income in them. After I've had a look at my breakdown, I've come over to Flowchart. Now I'm just using their free plan here, so you only get like 3 flowcharts. So this is a flowchart planning tool. But then I put my income in this center box here, and my goal is, my income goal even, is to double my income from what I earned last year. It's a pretty, standard goal for a lot of people. I hear a lot of people say the same thing. So that's cool. And over here, these are my income streams. You'll notice that I haven't included everything that was in my pie chart. I have got design and support, workshops, website care, but I've also added affiliate income because that's something that I'm interested in doing this year. Something that's a bit more passive, that I can write a blog post, explain what is awesome about something that I use, and maybe somebody somewhere down the track will click the link and buy a product. That's the plan. On from that, I've got these little boxes. These pink ones are the blog posts that I have to write, and the blue ones are blog posts that I've already written that fall into the topic area that I'll be talking about in, throughout the year. I'll be repurposing these blue ones so that I've got things like social media posts, maybe Facebook Lives, video maybe for YouTube. Not really sure yet, but we will get to that. Yep. Okay. Then I get out this awesome $2 planner from Kmart, which Amanda Kendall told us about. This is like really brilliant. All it is like this calendar that you can, track stuff. It's really quite simple, but brilliant. In this photo, you can see how I've done this. I've created little boxes, and on this day, these are my Facebook Live days on Monday, which coincides with the day my bins are collected, so perhaps that's not the best day to be doing a Facebook Live. And I have my key over here. These will be promotions on LinkedIn, my blog posts, and when I'll move them to LinkedIn. See, there's a good plan to write your blog post on your blog because you want everybody to come back to your website. So you write your blog post on your blog, and then you give it a couple of weeks to get established in Google and whatnot as the original place. And then you copy it over to LinkedIn, and you link back to the original post so that Google can see that this post on my website is the home. These are just other places where I have posted it. I'm not sure what else I wanted to talk about. Oh, yes. One of the things I really take in, you think I would have remembered this. One of the things I really take into consideration when I'm creating my content is what are my goals for the year. And I've got this over here in my flowchart. What are my goals for the year? What are my goals for the quarter? What are the goals for each month? Now, my goal is to double my income. And in January, what I'm focusing on is doubling my income by increasing my care plans. Care plans are a big part of my business. It's recurring income, so it can be really important. It's a nice foundation to have for your income, that because design work isn't quite as steady as having the care plans that repeat each month. So this month I will be focusing on creating my maintenance checklist, which will guide people through what they need to do each week if they're not going to purchase a professional web care plan. And these are the other things that I'll be doing to improve the number of care plans that I have. And obviously a standard thing I like to do is to create more information about websites, WordPress, design, and whatnot, because I know I have a lot of people in here that like to DIY, and that's awesome. So I like to provide a bit of information about that for them. So this is just like the first half of January. There's more or less the same on the other page because the calendar is a 2-page spread. And yeah, it gives it really, it gives me something that I can look at and say, okay, well, I've got all my stuff. I've got everything here that I need that will help support my goal for this month. And you can see that I've got a few days here that are blank. That is on purpose because these will be days where I'll share maybe a funny meme or a tip or somebody else's blog post content, that kind of thing. Let me check and see if I've gotten any questions. Nope. Alrighty, not a problem. I think that is pretty much all that I wanted to show you. So if you have any questions, just pop them in to the comments below and I'll try and get back in over the next day or so or whenever you post and answer them. So thanks for listening. I have been Bec from Bec-Waterhouse Media.